A week from today, Kansas City voters will decide whether to keep the earnings tax.
Well, the money makes up about 40% of the city's general fund, which goes to pay for city services like police and fire. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez is live at KCPD's Central Patrol with what departments across the city are bracing for. Andres.
Yeah, Mike, the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, like many of us, are having to do more with less. There are 25 vacancies here alone, and there could be more if they don't get help. One of Mayor Sly James's points in this year's State of the City address resonated at the Uptown Theater with the men and women who serve Kansas City.
The entire Kansas City area loses without the earnings tax.
Next Tuesday, voters will decide to keep or get rid of that so-called e-tax that brings in $230 million every year. A good chunk of it goes to pay police officers and firefighters.
The earnings tax is still the only viable option.
The ballot question comes as the City Council recently passed a budget in which firefighters got a raise.
We got what we got. We did some deal with the council to get things done, and we thought it was fair.
Not the same case for the city's police officers. In a blog post Monday evening, Police Chief Daryl Forte detailed how the department has made the lean budget work over the last 2 years, including making cuts and freezing raises. He says the effects are beginning to show.
It's taking more time for officers to get to scenes or 911 calls because there's less officers out there working right now.
And if the earnings tax were to go away, Chief Forte says the city estimates that 810 officer positions would need to be eliminated.
The fact of the matter is there's only so much money we have.
The mayor adds the city would be forced to cut $23 million from its budget each year for a decade.
If you lose 40% of your paycheck today, you're going to cut something, and we'll have to cut something too. I mean, it's pretty obvious. We hope we never get there. That's why we're fighting so hard for what we have.
I know the city is cautiously optimistic that the earnings tax will pass next week. The mayor adds that besides making mandatory cuts, this entire thing may put the city on a road to bankruptcy. Reporting in Kansas City, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.